today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They've certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Meanwhile, for the visiting... The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, you know, 10 is really the goal. And this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Now Bridgewater. Now he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Rams' 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And You see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun, because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnist write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yes.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Baker. And he's going to go down again.
Quarterback is sacked.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Now, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Throwing on 3rd and long. Baker. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Lions will take over.
27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Redmond. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. Pretty effective opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the touchdown run earlier, and if he pops more of these 10 to 20-yard carries, could be a long game.
Yeah, those types of explosive runs wear down a defense. I think they need to add more people to the box, closer to the line of scrimmage, force them to throw the football, and see if they can slow them down that way.
11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
1st down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change of quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, Baker. And that is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Baker. And he'll let this one go deep for Chuck. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They'll take over.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 92 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
To throw is Baker on third down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
A loss of 12.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On first down, Redmond. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carried.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Bridgewater to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he is going to have the Lions' 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run on 1st down. Redmond, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Pick up the 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Bridgewater. Will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have the job as long as you're working in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually...
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Baker throwing on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Baker. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in.
Baker's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
2nd and inches. At the 21.
From the gun, Baker. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Rams first
operating from the gun. Baker. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
This is taken at the 18. They scored a 36-yard punt, and the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Baker. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it with Hill. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Over 1st and 10. at their own.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Bridgewater. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Bridgewater's pass.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5. Up to the 25-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And again, it's Bridgewater. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
1st and 10. At their own 14-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll be a Los Angeles first down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
With the score.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. But once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23.
Throwing again, Baker. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. 3rd down here. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And 10 yards.
Now Baker to throw on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
to throw again. Baker. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's Baker looking to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, Baker. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
They had a good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing is Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
By Samson Ebuka. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Bridgewater. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Taylor Rapp. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
And right side, they're going to go option here. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
The running back again.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
A we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Lions are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Redmond. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
And I know this quarterback. His instinct, he's going to want to go for it here on 4th and goal. I want to see if the rational heads on the sidelines prevail and they say this late in the game, let's get 3 in the lead. This debate is going to be fun.
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Rosas' kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Lions 10, Rams 7.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Julian Okwara there to bring him down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have...
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
That'll be caught by Cup. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
The tackle there by John Johnson.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Bridgewater is going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
6-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll be down at 146. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Lions on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside gain. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And it's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, Bridgewater. This one caught by Isabella. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The Lions on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Aaron Donald. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Rosa's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Lions 13. Rams 7.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
30-yard drive.
As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Yeah, you're impressed, don't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
Well, how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
A loss of 14 on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Baker now throwing on 3rd and long. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays and try to move it.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. So out now come the Lions. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal. Maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Bridgewater flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him. And they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space. And he takes off.
Bridgewater on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Bridgewater to throw it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here's Bridgewater. He can run for it, and he will. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
A 46-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7.
Lions 16, Rams 7.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. To throw is Baker on 1st down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again. Baker. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Baker's pass.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Rams on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Incomplete.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
On first down, Hodge. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Bridgewater. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. They'll run on first down. Redmond. And he stopped immediately there. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
To throw, Bridgewater. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
No good. That keeps the score Lions 20.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down on the scoreboard. Just over 1:40 to play. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Baker. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Baker from the gun. He'll throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Peterson. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Rams
from the gun. Baker. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. To throw again. Baker. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.